I guess back then also I was very active in my own Discord server compared to now. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I had just.
He's also very active on YouTube compared to now. We should actually address that. Gim, why aren't you uploading? Actually, hold on. You did upload.
Yeah.
But we can't count once a year as uploading. So you have to upload at least
directly
twice
on a hot chair.
You have to upload twice within at least 3 months for me to consider you uploading regularly.
Yeah. Okay. So to start off, for people that don't know, I'm a full-time student. I also used to have a job. I don't have time for that anymore. So obviously that takes up a lot of my free time. And there's a lot to delve into when it comes to, like, do I really want to study this shit and what I really want to do? But at the end of the day, yeah, that's the reason why I haven't uploaded as much as I want to. I'm also very strict with myself when it comes to, like, what kind of content's good and what I want to upload.
Mm-hmm.
But
and hopefully doing the
that
podcast
changes now, yeah.
Yeah, it will get you more regularly. Even if you don't upload on your channel as much, like, just having you being in the space and, like, actively doing things is probably just going to get you more, like, involved. Because if the podcast grows or whatever, and then you're probably just going to feel like, oh, well, I can actually maybe start looking at doing YouTube properly now, and, like, after uni, if I don't know what you want to do after that, but if YouTube is something you still want to pursue,
Yeah, that was legitimately why we started the whole TriHards thing, because we were both kind of, not necessarily slacking off, but we were both slowing the amount of uploads as compared to what we did when we began our channels.
Yeah.
And then we were like, what can we do to increase productivity? Because we spent so much time editing videos that sometimes you get a little bit burnt out. You want to actually give yourself some free time or whatever it is. And then you get to the point where you end up without basically a month without an upload. So that was like, can we, like, maybe do something together as, like, a collaboration, maybe get into the work ethic of doing things? And yeah, that's how we made the TriHards thing.
Yeah, because one of the things that I keep harking on about all the time is, like, when you're doing things for yourself, it's easy to just either procrastinate or take too long, or being like a bit of a perfectionist and being like, oh, I'm gonna make this as perfect as I see it until I upload it, and that can mean 3 months without a video. But if you have other people that rely on you to get things done, at a certain point you've got to be like, okay, I need to get my part done because people are waiting on me. So that's part of why we wanted to do TriHards in the way that we originally wanted to do it, which was make, like, proper videos. That's the original idea of why we wanted to do that. It was so that we kind of all whipped ourselves into shape and been like, okay, actually make use of your time better, essentially, and get into a better workflow for this type of thing.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that when we made the dev diary.
Yeah,
we have the edge of the street scene, which, for those who don't know, who haven't seen the new Sky Oblivion dev diary, it's like a section of 5-6 seconds in the clothing cat, or like where we talk about clothing or show that off. It's like a street with people walking, and that was hell to set up. And I wanted to do even, like, more. I wanted people to, like, walk in different directions. But then it's good to have a person, like, for example, you, Bernsey, you were like, no, just fuck it. Record it and move on.
Yeah, because especially with you at then as well, obviously, I've done a few dev diaries before that, so there's probably a part of you that was like, oh, I want to make sure everything's as good as I can do it because it's my first one. I want to, like, show people what I can do and all that type of thing. So there's probably a bit of a perfectionist in you, even more so than your own video in some ways. That is like, I really want to do really well here. And I was like, it's already better than, like, any street scene you could possibly get in Skyrim anyway, so just fucking record it and then we can put it in, because it, like, if you actually watch it, and it's probably on screen now, it's like 10 seconds at most, right? And you didn't even use most of the clips from it, so it was like, just get it. It's not even, like, part of the actual showcase, it was just the intro bit to it.
Yeah.
Even I was partially involved while that was going on, and I remember, like, you guys staying up until 5 a.m. to actually get this done. And then when I saw the dev diary, finally, I was like, it really turned out well, but man, you spent way too much time on a single shot, that's for sure.
Like, we had me, you figuring it out. I was doing creation kit things to build up the scene and, like, place NPCs certain places. We had someone from the Sky Oblivion team, Abs, nav meshing, like, the road to make the file work, and it was all for this, like, one shot. And we was like, yeah, let's do less of that in the future. But I think something that I've learned with my videos, and that we can all kind of, like, agree on, is you sort of have to do some of these things to teach yourself what not to do, or, like, where is too far. Like, for example, like, I speak about this all the time, like my Dragonborn video, which took way too long to make. I to me, that's going too far in a lot of areas, and it had to go that far, and it had to be kind of like a bit over the top and a bit messy and a bit too quick for me to be like, okay, that is too quick, so I know what to do and how to tone it back. You have to like push the line to know where the line is, so you can like make sure you're behind it.
Yep.